Yes, top of the top, top of the top. You rocking out with yours truly, the sauce. You heard how I just came in, revving it in, revving it in, man. Oh man, I just watched the video. Man, today I was running a lot, so I'm a little late, man. I'm a little behind schedule, but nonetheless, we are up. Shout out to Mark Nash. Yo, I watched this video and it was funny to me, man. Because when I'm watching the video, shout out to my group, I posted in my group. I watched the video, and when I watch the video, I see a grown man who feel like it's like he's scarred because his father. I'm gonna reference my movie, Loving Basketball. You remember when Omar Epps' character found out that his father was cheating on his mom when his mom showed him the pictures, and he was heartbroken because his dad was his hero. But that's what's going on right now. You have this guy that was always portraying narratives of Al Heyman. Al Heyman was a god to him. And the moment he lost his credentials, right? The moment he lost his credentials and his dad, yes, his dad, his God, didn't come to his rescue, his rabbi, whatever you want to call him, didn't come to his rescue. He wanted to be the rebel now. He wants to turn into a stool pigeon and, you know, tell all the dirty secrets, the dirty business side. But that's not solid about that, my brother. You know, you have to stand next to your father and stand next to your God now. Because for many years, years on years, that's the only narrative that you ever pushed. That's the only narrative that you ever pushed. Was how good this man was, how he was the best thing to ever happen to boxing. And then once you was outcast, thrown out the palace, you didn't feel that way no more. You was rejected. But some of us, the real rebels, the real free men, the real I don't give a F brothers that been on the front line, been telling y'all what's what, who's who, and how it's really shaking. See, all that has to be done is for a house nigga. Yes, you heard me right. A house nigga to get tossed down to the field. Once he gets tossed down to the field and he's so used to living in a house, yes, he wants to be rebellious, but he's always going to be a house nigga. So we don't really accept you. We don't really accept you out here in the field. And I can speak for all my field brothers. You house hands are not welcome. So you can try to sing that song and play that drum, but we really know what you are. And we really see what you are. So go back into the house if your daddy lets you back into the house. Now you are complaining as to you can't get interviews. They telling fighters not to interview with you. That's been going on, brother. That's nothing new. That's been their tactics. But you know what? Like I always be telling the world, see, God does not like ugly. And when you move like that, it's only so long fake thugs can pretend. Now you are seeing the palace, the walls are starting to crumble. The walls are starting to crumble because that palace was built on lies and narratives. And like Uncle Jay always says, a lie, a narrative always has to change, but the truth will always remain the same. Now that this house nigga is tossed out, he wants to try to turn into Nat Turner with the burner and rally the troops. Nah, miss me with all that fake shit, my brother. Why don't you and your daddy go in the backyard and have a fight? Why don't you tell your daddy that you are upset? Because for all these years you looked up to your daddy and he wasn't shit. Why don't you tell your daddy that all the lies and the narratives that he tries to put certain people into place to promote and water down the culture is no longer working? Because, like I said, the narratives always have to change, but the truth always stays the same. You're rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle the Sauce, Shanewz. Check out my baby girl, the youngest in the charge, 8 years old. We will be doing another exclusive behind the sauce fight camp, wrapping it up real soon tonight. See, my daughter's on the front lines, and I laugh now because I see what I do as far as marketing, schemes, overall just dropping that sauce. But for many years, brothers tried to close the door. They tried to steal the sauce, try to run with my flow, run with my style. To no avail. They tried to block media avenues, not knowing that, this media thing is going to be mine because it was already prophesied on me and mine. So there's nothing no man or woman could ever do to deter that. The only one that could have deterred that was me. And when they tried to sabotage and do little bullshits, myself being who I am, that only fueled the fire inside of me. And when that fire was fueled, it continued to burn and burn and burn, because as they tried to close the doors, it just fueled my fire even more to tap into this now. Why don't I really try to become a journalist? Why don't I really start doing the research? Why don't I really start doing, like they say, facts checks? That's why the new slang, the new shirts online, sooner than later, you know how we move out here, facts over fiction. See, these brothers always talk about receipts. Receipts could be doctored, but facts, it's facts over fiction. Facts over fiction. Always remember that. So yes, when I was bringing the facts to the brothers, shout out to my man Pop a lot of shit James. He can tell you I was giving him facts 5 years ago when they was throwing lies on me. I was getting kicked out of gyms. What gym? I can't get interviews. Now my daughter gets interviews. What are they talking about? Oh, why don't they keep it all the way official? Why don't they tell the truth? Why don't they tell the truth? They mad because they lost their sauce. They mad because, like, at the end of the day, how my man say, I was the ghost rider. I was the one knocking out the hits. Those are all my ideas. I'm the slogan king. I come up with it's me. Like how my man said, it's me. Shout out to Boo Boo Andres. It's me. Word, it's me. It's me. Yes, I was the one that they was taken from. But see, me being who I am and coming from the element that I come from, loyalty gave me royalty. And if anybody that knows me from the mud, from the muck, from the trenches, I know how to get to $1. So I'm never gonna come at you like, yo, that's mine. When you gonna compensate me for that? Because I get to the bag regardless. And if you know me, you know me. So it was like, it was never about that. But once the narrative started changing that I was a wave rider, oh no. No, sir, not I. No, sir, not I. Shout out to my man, Suge. Hollywood Suge will tell you, I'm a playground legend. Legend in 2 games like I'm Pee Wee Kirkland. Platinum on the block with consistent hits. While my team kept talking this media-ish. You feel me? So it's like, come on, man. I never rode nobody's wave. My name rings bells. I'm a Jones. I'm a Jones. Yes, no doubt. I appreciate that, Mark Nance. Always. I gotta pop in on your shop again, man, and get it crunk. See, you be going on a late night, man. I be tapped out by then, man, because I get up 4:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I hit the sheets early, man. Oh, let them know that, Rob. Let them know that, right? Yeah, that's me all day. All day. You seen that? Look, shout out to the ones that know the truth out here, man. Yeah. Yeah, that was all me. That was all me. Yeah. That was one of the many. You know what I'm saying? One of the many. For real. How many mics do we break on the many? We say many. Yo, we say many, many, many. How many fighters do we break on the daily? Yo, we say many. Yo, we say many, many, many. Yes, we say many, for real. Facts over fiction. They know the vibes. You know the vibes. Yes, man. But, you know, we like I said, man, God is good, man. I've been traveling the world. This is my 5th consecutive fight camp. And all the things that was prophesied to me years ago when I was going through what I was going through, it's all coming to fruition. October 30th, man, pop out, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be a special night, man. The return of the dawn. LeBron James. You know, they tried to steal that, man. They tried to run with that. That's Jahad Tucker's handle, man. They tried to run with it, man. They tried to run with it, man, but God knows. God knows. He said, definitely Team Crawford over here. Yeah, Mark Nash do his thing. He do the music, everything, man. Tap in with him, man. Yo, post your handle on here, Mark Nash, so you can subscribe to your channel. But yes, like I said, man, Jahad Tucker, man, the return of the king. You know, October 30th is gonna be special, man. The shirts is on deck. You know, we want to see the shirts in the garden heavy, man. Like I said, please do not wait till next week, man. I know how a lot of y'all move. Next week, you're going to be trying to hit me up for shirts. Next week is fight week. Now, like I said, I've been doing fight weeks for over a decade behind the scenes, right? But now, like I said, this is my first one actually in my hometown, in the Mecca. I did fight weeks at the Barclays. Like I said, the Barclays, no knock on the Barclays. The Barclays is a brand new arena in the aspects to the Garden, man. The Garden is historic. The Garden is the Mecca. I'm super excited, man. It's been a long time coming. But like I said, I prayed for all of this, man. And to be honest with you, this was gonna happen. This was supposed to happen right before COVID. Because I'm gonna give y'all a little background. This is all real source stories, all real facts. Before the COVID jumped off, Shakur Stevenson had a fight. He was gonna fight at the Garden. It was the week after the Adam kid got knocked out at the Adam kid got knocked out at the Barclays Center. That following week was going to be Shakur Stevens' fight, right? We was going to meet with Mike, Jay Prince Boxing that following Saturday for the fight, for Shakur's fight. And that's when Jahad Tucker initially was going to get signed. But then the whole COVID shit popped off. Everything had got shut down. So now when everything got shut down, you know, in the beginning stages of the COVID, everybody was like nervous. So we didn't know what was going to happen. But we all stayed in touch. Now, you know, shout out to my guy, Joe Dini. Joe Dini was getting wrecked. He was getting restless. Because now he's, damn, yo, what the fuck, yo? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Like, bro, just trust the process, this COVID shit. Because he knew subsequently, originally I was going to try to bring Jahad Tucker over to the other guys over there. I don't need to say their name. They can't get no airplay on my channel no more. But people know. If you know me, you know. I was going to bring him over there. But then, like I said, a lot of stuff started coming out to me. See, people don't be realizing how tapped in I really am because I don't, I'm humble. I don't do crazy numbers as far as social media. I'm like really behind the scenes, but now I'm really out there. But at the time, people was on it like, it wasn't gonna fall through because of the whole COVID shit. But I was saying like, yo, just give it a second, man. Give it a second. So fast forward, shout out to Jamel Herman. Jamel Herman reached out. Like I said, I fuck with a lot of people. So we went out to LA, fucking with Wild Card, the Goosens. Now it's a little bidding war. It's a little bidding war, right? But the whole time, where we was going, right? We know where we was going. So eventually, deal gets done. We were Jay Prince now, 17 years old. Jahad Tucker signed, top rank, 17. Made history. Made his pro debut. Found that up on the biggest card of the year. Check your receipts. Like y'all like to say, check your receipt. Facts over fiction. He fought on the Lomachenko Lopez card. That was the second pro fight. That's when he donned the LeBron James. That's when we ran with the whole LeBron James transformation. We had the LeBron Dawn. And he had on the All-Star jersey. This is all facts over fiction. Yeah, we went out there in the LeBron James All-Star jersey on the red joint. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Huntington Honda, one of the sponsors that night. Shout out to World Combat Sport, another one of the sponsors. See, this is all facts over fiction. See, the source doesn't make up stories because the source really lived this. Fast forward on. Now we are marching. Jahad Tucker's hot in the game, And I remember these guys that was always throwing their, what's the name? Shout out to D Nice. He said salute to Nash. Yes, peace to D Nice. I appreciate you, brother. Like, subscribe, hit the, we rocking every day, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern. But back to what I was saying. The narrative guys that was throwing lies on my names, right? They seen that I was in there with Jay Prince now. So now their lies that they was spewing on me have to change. Shout out to my man Rob James. Rob James could tell you this. They was telling him, and he was getting stories that I was getting kicked out of gyms. I couldn't get interviews. The whole time I'm trying to negotiate and coordinate deals for fighters. But they the lies they putting out on me is, I'm mad I can't get in the gyms and get interviewed. Now we done graduated, brother. We doing other things now. We doing bigger things. But that's neither here nor there, right? But let's move on. Let's fast forward, right? Just about a couple days ago, man. One of those guys, like I said, I don't need to mention their name, but they jump on one of my comments because now they see where I'm at with it. Like, damn. Like I said, salute to the channel, salute to the ones that grind hard. We getting reality TV star actresses, interviews now. We expanding the brand. This goofball has nerve to jump on my joint and say, I switched up, I'm negative. Yo, dog, man, get that weirdo vibe, fake vibe shit out of here. It's still all love. It was never love. Because I'm going to show you how it was never love. If it was ever love, when I was doing what I was doing for y'all, cheering for y'all, helping y'all, never asked y'all for nothing. When you start seeing me moving, building, you don't have that same high five, enthusiastic attitude for me. But see, I'm big on vibes. I've been seeing it. And just like I said, y'all don't know how connected I am. All the little slick things y'all was saying in the dark always come to the light. And everything was coming to me. Was coming straight to me. So when I'm bigging boy up and riding and doing what I do behind the scenes, people coming to me like, yo, such and such said they don't even fuck with you. Word? It's like, come on, are you serious? Then my third eye's open now. Because this is not the first time I'm hearing this. So now I sit back and I observe, listen, and watch. And yes, I see it now. Like, yeah, they really don't fuck with me. Cool. I'm okay. Because like I said, I already got a lot of shit in place. So I fall back. I do me. I catch boy at the hotel. This is after I done got Keith Thurman interviews, Tony Harrison, The whole Bud Crawford team, all that. Oh, you Bud Crawford, you team Crawford. Damn, my guy. That's how you on it? But ain't you the same one allegedly said I was riding your wave, that I need to do me? Now the ones that ride your wave are still riding your wave, like your strength and conditioning coach. Just other people around you, they're riding your wave because their whole claim to fame is being something to you. What you try to say about me, that's how you did your homeboy down there. What's a dude's name? IOTBA. See that same narrative you try to put on IOTBA, you tried to place on me. But one thing, I'm like Ray Gibson, my brother. I'm from New York City. You know, we make it happen. I'm from New York City. How my man Ray Gibson said in life, I'm from New York City, boss. We make it happen. Never rode nobody's wave with my own wave, my own name, the Jones. Yeah, look the Joneses up, man. World champions. You feel me? Did you realize that you was a champion? World champions, man. Yeah, it's facts over fiction, man. Say that again, Rob. They was mad about the team Crawford. Facts over fiction. Word is born. Yo, talk that stuff, man. See, I don't have to. Real ones know the truth out here now, man. Real ones know the truth. Got the fan base and turning on Big Bro. Word is born. Let it be known, man. Let it be known, man. Facts over fiction over here, man. But like I said, you can never keep a diamond covered. Shout out to Polo the Dawn. I remember when I was going through some of my time, and me and Polo the Dawn. If you don't know who Polo the Dawn is, that's Gary Antoine Russell, 14-0, 14 knockouts. You know, 140 division is on notice. I remember me and him, we was kicking it in a hotel off camera. And he was like, I was on my shit because, you know, they was throwing shit on my name. And where I'm from, man, I want to get busy. You feel me? You lying on me, man. We got to get busy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I had to learn that. This game right here is a coward game. That's how cowards move. Part of my language, but that's how I talk. You know, that's how cowards move. So I had to learn how to deal with cowards. So me and Polo was kicking it, and Polo was telling me, this always stuck to me to this day. And I guess that's why I'm so big in this whole media shit, and my daughter is shining the way she is now. Because Polo told me something that always stuck to me. Polo said, man, yo, you doing it, man. You doing it big. And when he said that to me, it really stuck to me. And when that stuck to me, you see, the rest is history, man. The rest is history, man. Shout out to the Russell brothers, man. Bang, bang, Russell gang. You know the vibe, man. They've been putting that mambo sauce on cats forever, man. Gary Russell can't get a fight because Gary Russell is probably the realest, most solid brother over there on the PBC side. Everybody wants to put that tag on Deontay Wilder. Negative. It is Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. is the real Black Panther. He is the real Black King for the fighters over there, man. You know, he gets blackballed. They don't want to let him fight because he's a man. And at the end of the day, he's a free man, and he moves like a free man. You know, he moves like a free man. And people can't stomach that, man. They can't stomach that. But like back to what I was saying about this story, this whole story about old boy being mad at his dad. Yes, old boy tried to fight Keith Thurman's pops, man. I don't, you know, we gotta say allegedly, man, because I don't want him to get my channel straight now. But allegedly he tried to fight Keith Thurman's dad. So once he tried to fight Keith Thurman's dad, his media passes got revoked. His media passes got revoked. Once his media passes got revoked, he tried to rally the troops. He tried to get all of the so-called black media, underground media guys to come to his aid, say this one is racist, that one is racist. But the whole time when you was in the palace, you was all good, my God. When you was getting to eat the leftover ham hogs and the chitlin guts and all that, you was all good. You wasn't worried about none of us out there in the field, you know? But once you got thrown out into the field, you tried to switch it up. You tried to switch it up. So now you are mad at your dad. Your dad is a coward. I see it on the video where you said your dad was a coward. Now you're saying how people are scared to say your dad's name. No, nobody never been. One of the reasons why I was never accepted over there is because I used to always question the moves that are made over there. Because like I said, I am a Jones. I play humble. I play dumb. But like I said, I have been around this basically my entire life. So I would always question, riddle me this. You are in the 80s, fighters was making crazy boku dollars. Same thing in the 90s. But now we fast forward into the new millennium. It's so much more money, right? Big game. Catch the shorts. I'm bringing it down real slow. It's so much more money, but yet the guaranteed purses are so much lower. So now when I bring that up to certain people, I am looked at as a troublemaker. Oh, you don't know shit. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I really do. You just don't know your worth, brother. So now, fast forward, you see guys like Jake Paul and them clowning, clowning, right? You see guys like Jake Paul clowning. Yeah, he tried to get out at his dad. I'll get to that Kenny Porter thing too. I seen the real tape. Shout out to Kenny Porter, another stand up solid brother, Ohio player. He showed me the real tape. The real tape at what hotel was that? We was at the hotel. Him and Barry Hunter was working on fight. I'll get to that in a second. But that's what I was saying about them telling me I don't know the business. I'm like, nah, you don't know your work. That's why you see guys like Jake Paul and them now coming breaking the bank and fronting on our boxers because they are getting bigger checks. They are doing bigger pay-per-views. But that's a whole nother video, a whole nother time, right? But like I was saying, now this dude wants to rally the troops because he is no longer in the castle. It doesn't go that way, my God. If you are in the field, you are in the field. All of us in the field will build together and we will rise up together. You can't get tossed out the house and all of a sudden want to play labor union. Want to play labor union. Yeah, Bud gonna beat him, man. Bud gonna hit him with that Omaha juke hook. He gonna run into it. Shout out to my man Stone Bone out there in Colorado Springs, by way of Omaha, Nebraska. Shout out to the good brother Bernie the boxer, man. Yeah, y'all gonna be in a second. I got some surprises I'm gonna pull out the bag for the Source Talk podcast, man. It's just everybody's dealing with their fight camp situations, and we all got jobs. We all are doing what we do. This is a business. You feel me? It is a business, man. That's a fact. That's a fact. Look, he said even these dudes. You know why? Because these dudes can't, man. I'm gonna tell you why he don't mention them. Because he's on the blacklist. He's on the blacklist now, man. He's a rebel without a cause. His dad did him like Pharaoh. They disowned him. They disowned him. So he's no longer royalty. So now he's out here in the streets. He's out here in the streets. Street life is the only thing I know. Street life is the only thing I know. Street life. Can y'all still hear me? It's the only thing I know. Street life. Yes, man. Cause somebody just called my phone trying to jam up my frequency. Nah, brother, nah, I can't talk that. Can y'all still hear me? Yes, we are rocking and rolling. You know the vibes. See, my phone is ringing off the hook. My phone is ringing off the hook. Appreciate you, regular guy. Regular guy, what's up? Like, subscribe to the channel. Monday through Friday, we rock off. That Source Talk podcast. But yeah, it's back to my guy, man. He's upset with his dad, man. His dad was cheating on his moms, man. And he's heartbroken, man. His dad kicked him out the house, doesn't want him back home. He don't know what to do with himself right now. He don't know. I appreciate that, man. Salute. That's what it's about, man. You see what that brother said, regular guy said, I just saw. Didn't cost him $1, didn't cost him nothing. Appreciate that, man. But yeah, back to this guy, man. They got kicked out the house, man. And his dad, man. His dad did him dirty, man. So now he wants to air all his dad's bad business out. He's talking about how his dad don't respect black media. But that's been the case. You knew that, man. You knew that. Like, come on, man. Yo, listen. You can't get kicked out the crib and then want to tell your dad's business. But that's been the business though, man. Cause listen, I'm gonna break this down for y'all, man. For the PBC to be so pro black, this and pro black that. How many black people are actually in positions of power? You know, you have the Watson family, Sam and his sons, but other than that, you have Tim. What is it? Tim Smith. See, the source knows a little something. But other than that, who else? Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else? The whole media conglomerate is run by Swanson, Kelly Swanson. We all know Kelly Swanson doesn't even respect. She doesn't even respect YouTube media, let alone the stuff that we do. As far as like, that's why I said I want to head up with all of them years ago. Years ago, I stood the test of time because, like I said, there's no aspiration on greatness. You can't tell me. You can't tell me what I'm worth and what I do and my value when I know you guys steal my stuff. Been stealing my stuff. So it's like I brought all that up years ago. Like, yo, this is supposed to be the black man runs this. But where are all the black people at in positions of power? Where? It don't make no sense to me. I like somebody help me out, man. If you got Sylvia and her husband Brad and them, I can count on one hand the amount of black people that actually have a position of power. But do they even have any say so? That's a whole nother story I could get into. That's a whole nother story I can get into and exposing like how they don't really have no say so. Because it's like, I know the game. I'm going to say this, and I'm not even going to shit on nobody over there. But I'm going to say this, right? Shout out to my man, Coach Joe Higgins, right? This is how you know when you have pull and people fuck with you, right? Rest in peace to Patrick Day. I want about getting media credentials, right? The right way, through the proper channels, filling out the application, doing all the emails, putting my stuff in, showing my work, sending them my YouTube channel, my website, stuff like that, etc., etc. Yo, I was on that blacklist. I got denied. So you know what I did? I said, fuck it. I said, now I got to show them who I really am. I'm going to call in a favor, right? I'm going to call my guy. So I made a phone call. I told my guy, Joe Higgins, I said, yo, man, Patrick was fighting on that card, man. I applied for credentials. They denied me, man. Shout out to my man, Joe Higgins. Joe Higgins made a phone call, 3-way phone call like this. I got credentials like that. So, Vaughn, check this out. Now, I know the game now. I hit my peoples up. Well, supposed to be my peoples. Yo, your fighter's fighting, my guy. I know the game already. But I'm not going to tell him I know the game. I'm going to play dumb. I'm going to play dumb, right? I'm going to play real dumb. I said, yo, man, I applied for credentials. They giving me the runaround. Yo, can you make a phone call? Yo, your fighter is the headliner. He's not the opening act. He's the headliner. Now, mind you, my guy, rest in peace, Patrick Day, was not even the headliner. His coach made a phone call. Said, yo, Salome Jones is my media guy. Oh, we didn't know. Boop, boop, boop. It's done. I make this call. I'm like, yo, they denied me, man. I'm being in town, man. Can you make something happen for me? I'm trying to work. I need a working pass. Oh, ain't nothing I could do. Word? All right, cool. Don't worry about it, man. I'll make it happen anyway. Fast forward. Still made it happen because I'm me. I'm tied in. I'm connected. I still made it happen. No credentials. But that let me know right then and there, you wasn't for me. Because not only did you lie to me, You just let me know that you with the bullshit that they doing to me. Y'all catching this sauce? Is this sauce making any sense to y'all tonight? So yes, I carried it a little different because, like I said, I've been around more than a decade in the game. I know the who's who's. You know, I've been around world champions since I was my daughter's ages. I've been around world champions as an adult. I've been in the gyms. Like I said, when it came to learning this whole industry game, like I said, I'm used to punching somebody in their face when they lie to you, and you know they lying, because that's how I was groomed and raised. But now that I learned the coward game, it's easy for me to maneuver and play it. You know, it's easy for me to maneuver and play it. But like I said, I am blessed, man. Shout out to Mark Nash. I appreciate you, my brother. You know, I appreciate you for sharing that link. I gotta share your link tonight, man. I'm gonna stay up, man. It's Thursday night, so I'll probably stay up a little later. You know, try to watch a little bit of football tonight. Yes, you know, I gotta come back in there too, man. I've been watching a lot of your stuff, man. You've been cooking, man. You've been cooking. You've been dropping some stuff, Mark Nash. I seen it. You've been dropping some stuff, man. Are you by any way are you covering the Shakur Stevenson fight? The Shakur Stevenson fight is down there in the A. You know it's down there in the A. If Jihad Tucker wasn't fighting, we already was set up to be down there at the fight, but you know, he's fighting. So unfortunately, we are, you know, locked in. But man, I wanted to be down there for that fight, man. I wanted to be down there for that fight, man. You know, that's gonna be a good fight. That the press conference got a little heated. You know, that's good business. You know, I put the sauce on it. I threw it up with the I used the shout out to Mob D. The temperature rising. Temperatures rising, and it's not surprising. But I haven't applied for credentials. Oh man, yeah, with top, you know how to do it with top rank. You gotta go on oh, they locked the door. Damn it. With top rank, you gotta go on the website, but I think it might be too late now. You gotta do that like weeks in advance. Weeks in advance. And yo, Evan is a funny style dude, man. Well, you can ask World Combat Sports. I want the war with Evan too, man. About media credentials. Evan, yeah, these dudes is hilarious, right? I'm gonna tell you, this whole media game thing, right? These dudes be like funny. I had to put him in his place one day. He's gonna tell me I'm not media because I take pictures with the fighters. I'm always in pictures with the fighters. So I said, yo, man, I shut him down so fast. He turned into Scooby Doo. He did the room. I said, yo, you tell that to Ellie Setback? Yeah, you tell that to Dan Raphael? Word. I said, you can't tell me how to market and promote my interviews. You know? I said, you can't tell me how to market and promote my interviews. But this dude told me I wasn't media because I post pictures. I post pictures with the fighters. And meanwhile, Ellie Setback, Dan Raphael, a handful of others always do it. I was like, yo, dude, you just, you know what it is? Like certain dudes, they just being you. When your aura and you carry it different, they just being you. Cause he was in of me. I remember my first time meeting him was at Gleason's gym when Teofimo Lopez fought on Lomachenko's undercard. And he's seeing how I had grabbed Teofimo Lopez up and got an interview and was just kicking it with him, had him opened up, you know, because that's, you know, that's my aura. And then he was trying to tell me, yeah, listen, when it's an open public workout, it's an open public workout. You can't really tell somebody how to work. You can't say like it's one thing if it's if I have media credentials, right? Because that's what the PBC is good for doing. They give you the media credentials, and then they tell you when you can answer questions and when you can't, right? But at a open public workout, that's not no media event. You control your media people. You can't control me and tell me I can interview a fighter or I can't. So he was me and him bumped heads from that because he was just mad how I just took over the scene and got what I needed, my work. I got Tiafimo, I got my man, Triple G's old coach. I can't think of his name right now. The old Spanish dude. I got him. I got a lot of people that day. But he was just mad because I was working and he couldn't put that stigma on me that I was unprofessional no more. Because you just watched me just snatch up like 6 interviews in front of your face. So you just had to come with the other narrative that I take pictures with fighters. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? And then he was sick. Yeah, he was sick in the face when he seen me in Philadelphia, and I had Edgar Berlanga and his whole team, and we did the L drop all in front of his face. Word, man. But shout out to Evan though, man. Evan, I'll see you next week. You know the vibes. Team Tucker in the building. It's the guys. Yeah. But oh, I fuck with Top Rank now though, man. Top Rank is good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I fuck with Matchroom. Shout out to DeBella Entertainment. Shout out to Star Boxing. I just don't fuck with them other guys over there because, you know, they like to lie too much. You know? All you got to do is clean up your lies, man. If you clean up your lies, like I said, I'm a man at the end of the day. I can forgive you. But, you know, you guys lie too much. And then once your lies didn't add up and the narratives got changed, man, oh man, I'm missing all these comments. Oops. Mark Nash in the building, man. Yo, Rob, you gotta. That's what I've been telling you, Rob. You gotta jump on these people's platforms too. Like fuck jumping in the comment section. When these dudes be having their open panels and they be having their stream yards in the panels, you gotta jump on and network. And network, yo. You gotta jump on and network. Gotta jump on there and network, man. I know the A gonna be rocking. Yo, listen, I'm gonna let the cat out the bag, man. Yo, shout out to Jamel Herring, right? You know, like I said, the source is connected. Yo, Jadakiss will be walking Jamel Herring out to the ring. You heard? Jadakiss will be walking Jamel Herring out to the ring. Real hip hop, New York in the building. YO, Yonkers, Long Island connection. Jadakiss will be walking Jamel Herring out to the ring. So definitely tap into that. I'm telling you, it's gonna be hot. Like, listen, I'm gonna say this, man. When Tank Davis fought, right? Yo, everybody popped out for it. This fight, no knock on Tank, no knock on the PBC. This fight card and this main event fight is way better than that. So, man, the A need to show out for it. And I'm already telling you, Jamel Herring got Jadakiss walking him out to the ring tomorrow night, man. Word up, man. Jadakiss, yeah. See, the source be having the info, man. The source be having the info, man. You know, I know a little something, man. I'm just humble, man. But yeah, Jadakiss, man. Top 5 dead or alive. Will be walking Jamel Herring out, man. That shit's gonna be crazy. That's like, yo, listen, that's like a free concert in the ass what's it? You go to a fight and you get to see a fighter, your favorite fighter or fighter you support, and then he has a rapper, one of the hottest rappers. Listen, man. I don't know Jadakiss's going rate, right? Facts of life. I don't know his going rate, right? But yo, listen, you are getting the actual, listen, he's gonna drop balls and walk that man out. If you went to a club, right? Say like, you know how Kissing them do the after parties at the club, and you pay a pretty nickel, man. You are getting that for the price of your admission ticket, man. You know? I just let the cat out the bag, man. But yeah, Jadakiss. And I'm pretty sure Shakur gonna have somebody with him. Because you know Shakur is connected too. Shakur signed with Uncle Jay Prince Boxing. So you know, but Shakur's younger, man. So Shakur might have, you know, I'm not into these new guys, these new rappers. They're a little too weird for me. But you see, I had to like Jada Kiss is my era, man. I love Kiss. I love the Locks. That's my era of hip hop, man. I'm not with the whole tight jeans and the dudes that be on. No, no, not listen, man. In my time, we smoked weed and we drunk. You know what I'm saying? Henny, beer, shit like that. Weed. Yeah, these new rappers, they on other type of drugs I can't relate to. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't out there like that. I wasn't in space. They be in space. You know what I'm saying? They do all kind of designer drugs. Like, nah, I didn't do that. We didn't do that. We might have popped some Moet, bottles of Moet, and had the Dawn P out there on the block. The weed, shit like that, man. Wow, but I don't know, man. It's gonna be fireworks though, man. Cause you got some banging young fighters on that undercard. You got my man Evan Holyfield. I interviewed Evan Holyfield. You got Evan Brady. You got Troy Isley. You got Muhammad Ali's grandson. They work in that narrative. Nico Ali, this is his second pro fight. And then you got my man, they are burning Xander out, man. Xander fights every 2 months, Every 2 months. Xander was just on the Oscar Valdez card, man. He fights on every single card. When did Oscar Valdez just fight, right? When was that fight? Was that fight in September or August? He just fought. Oh, man, you right. King Asia match that the purse bag era. Yeah, man, it's different, man. It's different. I'm gonna keep it politically correct, man. So I don't want them people coming after me, man. All right, but they just different, man. Different times, man. But you know what? I say this too. It's mad funny, right? I be like, I'm getting old, cause I remember when the old heads, right? Rest in peace of my moms and them. The old heads used to say that about us, man. Yeah, that ain't music. You know what I'm saying? Turn that racket off. My grandfather was good for that. Like, man, turn that gangster shit off. Put on some old smooth shit. I want the women's. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's why I laugh, man. Like, yeah, maybe it's just the circle of life. The circle of life, man. That's how it would be sometimes, man. Yeah, they don't know their worth, man. They don't. But listen, if they listen to Floyd Mayweather, see, Floyd Mayweather is grimy, but he's not. Floyd Mayweather always tell you, I can't tell you what you're worth. I can't tell you what you're worth. You get what you negotiate, man. Get what you negotiate, man. See, a lot of people, man, they sell themselves short, man. That's why I'm not mad at Sean Porter. See, nobody wants to talk about that, man. Sean Porter was paid $2 million guaranteed when he fought a unification bout with Earl Spence. A pay-per-view unification bout. Everybody lies and say got wild guap on the back end. Prove that for this Bud Crawford fight with no belt, he is getting a guaranteed $4 million. Guaranteed $4 million. Four up front, man. $4 million guaranteed. And that's before the pay-per-view. But hey, what do I know, man? What do I know? I know they saying that the boy Keith Thurman is pricing himself out, but he been pricing himself out, man. He been pricing himself out, man. Word. He been pricing himself out. Been pricing himself out. Yeah, who y'all think cause they saying Spencer's coming back February 22nd. Who y'all think he gonna face? Since they shut the Ugar shit down. That's crazy, yo. They did Ugars dirty, yo. Because Ugars don't generate enough money. That's what I be trying to tell everybody in this game. Don't fall victim into that black, white, brown narrative. The only color that matters is green. Only color that matters is green. And how many ads you can get in the seats. How many pay-per-view buys you could buy. That's why I laughed the other day when, my man, like they got him all, they got them all fucked up in the game, man.
The Haney's is all fucked up in the game. My man said I have more followers than you. Followers don't really actually mean anything unless you're gonna fight on an Instagram platform. I don't think that has been done yet, right? I don't think that has been done yet. So followers don't mean nothing. Look at Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is probably one of the biggest boxers on IG. He can't even get back in the ring, suffering injuries and all kind of shit. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is that green. That's why, see, Tank Davis, right? I bump heads with them over there, Mayweather and them. But they hold, what's the name? Like right now, that press conference is going on. I'm gonna have to wrap this up and check out that press conference because I know that press conference is gonna be fire. Because Rolly, they're smart. Rolly is gonna sell that fight, even though in all actuality it's a one-sided fight. Rolly is going to sell it, and so that is on right now, man. So you know what? Listen, see, I'm the type of person I like to do my own research and check shit out, man. I ain't about to shut this stream, even though this stream is rocking right now. I ain't going to shut it down. Let's everybody tap in with that press conference right now on YouTube, on Showtime. You see how I am not a hater, how I spread the game, spread the knowledge out there. Like, let's tap into that press conference right now. I appreciate you, Mark Nash. You know, you put it out there. Shout out to King Asia Math. Shout out to the other guy. If I miss your name, pop a lot of shit, James. Like I said, like, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. I gotta hit y'all with one of my favorite drops. This is my favorite drop
My
right
friends
here.
be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's what I don't understand.
Shout out to Mark Nash though. Mark Nash shared my shit, man. You feel me? Shout out to Mark Nash though, man. You shared my shit, man. That's one of my favorite drops right there, man. But yo, listen, everybody be great, man. Don't put no limitation on nothing you want to do and accomplish. And like I said, man, it don't cost $1 to share nothing. It don't cost $1 to like nothing. It don't cost $1 to subscribe. That's the only way we ever going to build the ranks is by sharing, liking, and spreading the word. And that's all free. That is all free, yo. Yes, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel, King Asia, man. Well, shout out to Mark Nash, man. Solid brothers do solid things, man. Solid brothers do solid things, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed a couple of the source stories. My phone was ringing a lot because it was rattling some cages, man. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say some of the stuff I said, but, you know, this is how I vent, man. This is my therapy. You know, I come on here and I vent sometimes. This is free therapy for me, man. You know? But yeah, like I said, man, tap in. Shout out to Mark Nash once again, man. You know the vibes, man. It's the source, man. Tune in Saturday night, fireworks.